Here's week one
When
officially
everybody
done.
is against you or don't believe in you no more. It's a lonely feeling. Oh, it hurts very badly. I know what that's like. They look at you with that look and say, why don't you try something else? Why don't you give up?
But ever since I've been doing this routine, I
Get
feel
away from these people that's in your life that ain't doing nothing.
I feel full.
Get away from people in your
I
life
feel
that's hating. Get away
like
from them. Get away from
I've
them.
accomplished.
If you take an oak tree seed and you put it in a 2-foot pot, that seed will never become the oak tree that
Wow.
oak trees are capable
5
of
of
becoming
8?
because it's gonna get stifled by the 2-foot pot. Now check this out. Ain't nothing wrong with the seed. Seed just fell prey to the environment. Don't you allow your environment
7 kilometers in.
dictate the oak
3 more
tree
to go.
that you become.
Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't gonna like that shit. Those normal people, it makes them feel like shit, so they're gonna judge you.
I think I'm
And
gonna
that's
be
why
2
every
years sober
true
now.
leader, they're called weird.
My
They're
habits
called
have
eccentric.
changed
When you do
from playing
the
video
things
games
of real leadership,
smoking every
you're gonna
day
be called strange.
going on runs,
Get strong enough in
weightlifting,
your own skin
spending 6
that when
hours
people
studying the
laugh
markets
at you, or when they
and
throw
other shit.
stones at you, you keep on going.
I respect
Welcome everybody. Today is a little bit different of a video. I'm not going to be talking about trading. Today I'm going to be explaining how I lost over 115 pounds as a teenager. This is one of the most frequently asked questions people ask me in my personal life, and it's something I never really talked about on how I achieved to have this physique after weighing over 300 pounds at only 16 years old. Okay, so let's jump into my first point, and that's stay consistent. You need to stay consistent with whatever you do. Most people are having the trouble of finding a specific diet. I'm going to do keto. I'm going to do a calorie deficit. I'm going to do no carbs, which is keto. Whatever you do, you have to stay consistent. There are diets that work better. I only believe in one diet. I believe it's calorie deficit, but I'll talk about that later. Whatever you choose to do, you have to stay consistent. You have to stick to your plan, or else it won't work. Even if you do the right diet, if you don't stick to it, it won't work. My next point is calorie deficit. The way you lose weight, the way you get into shape, is you need to burn more calories than you eat. And that's it. That's as simple as it gets. You can eat 1,000 calories of donuts every single day and you will lose weight. But that's only a little bit of food and no one's going to stick to that diet. So you need to plan your diet in a specific way where you're under your calorie maintenance level, but you're also eating enough food where you don't need to snack and you aren't starving. I'm going to explain how to do a proper calorie deficit, but first I want to talk about why calorie deficit is the best diet out there. And it's very simple to follow too. You need to eat under your calorie maintenance level, which I will explain. And that's it. You can eat McDonald's. You can eat Taco Bell. You can eat whatever you want as long as that whole day you're eating a specific amount of calories. What I did was I stuck to a diet for over a year of eating less than 2,000 calories. What I did was I stuck to my diet for over a year eating under 2,000 calories. I dieted a little bit too hard. I lost a little bit too much weight, causing me to lose a lot of muscle, which made me need to bulk to get it back. But one of my biggest tips in the calorie deficit is to take it slow and understand that if you lose too much weight too fast, you're going to have loose skin that you will never be able to get rid of. And you need to stay consistent on your diet, and your weight will shut off really fast if you constantly stay eating in a calorie deficit and you don't cheat. All right, I'm going to briefly go through how to do a proper calorie deficit and how to find your calorie maintenance level. So what you're going to do first is you are going to find your body weight. I weigh right now 190 pounds, so I would times 190 pounds by 16. What these numbers are is 14, you don't do much activity in your day. You don't work out, you don't really run, you're just on your computer, you're either watching TV, or the most you do is walk your pet. 15 is you go to the gym or you do some sort of physical activity 3 to 4 times a week. 16 is you work out every single day. You lift weights, you run, you're very active. For me, I work out every single day. I'm a quarterback and I also lift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a calculator here and I'm going to get my body weight, 190, and I'm going to times that by 16. So my calorie maintenance level is 3,040 calories. That means I can eat 3,040 calories in a day and not gain any weight or not lose any weight. If I want to lose weight, you have to eat less than 3,040 calories, for me at least. What I like to do is I like to subtract it by 700. That is a pretty decent calorie deficit. 700 calories is quite a bit. That's probably a dinner. And that's 2,300 calories for the whole day. That's quite a bit of calories. I can fit that in. And that's what I eat to lose weight at 190 pounds. So for somebody who's heavier, it's going to be a lot more calories. When I was 300 pounds, I didn't eat 3,700 calories to lose weight because, example, 300 times 14, because I didn't work out at all. That's 4,200 calories. That was my maintenance level at 300 pounds. And if I subtracted 700 from that, I would be eating 3,500 calories every single day to lose weight. I ate around 2,800. So I did a bigger calorie deficit, which caused me to have a lot of loose skin. So if you look here, I have quite a bit of loose skin on my body from losing weight too fast. So you don't want to rush that. If you weigh 300 pounds, you should... And if you weigh 300 pounds and you don't work out much, you do 300 times 14 equals 4,200 and minus that by 700 calories. And you can have 3,500 calories every single day and still lose weight. Don't rush it. Don't think you're going to lose weight faster if you eat way less calories. Because in the end, when you do lose all your weight, you're going to have crazy loose skin that you're never going to be able to get rid of. Even with surgery, there's always going to be loose skin left, and now you're going to have scars. One of my final points is you need to stay disciplined. You need to have the mindset. There's a quote that says you need to become the person in here before you become the person in here. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to act like a millionaire. You have to surround yourself with millionaires, and eventually you're going to become a millionaire. Do what millionaires do, and you'll become a millionaire. If you want to be an athlete, you have to do what athletes do. You have to eat well, work out. You have to clear your mind with all these bad dopamine boosts like vaping or smoking weed, whatever is bad. If you want to lose weight, you have to do what a person in shape would do in a day, and that's work out. That's eat healthy, eat cleaner, eat less calories, be an overall more disciplined person. One thing that helped me stay on track with my diet and not cheat at not even for one day for over 8 months. I didn't have a single cheat day. And that was be disciplined all around in life. Wake up early, make your bed, read a book. Don't just sit and scroll on TikTok every day. When you have the opportunity, it's nice out, go for a run. Do things that you don't like to do, that make you uncomfortable. And that will boost your discipline and your ability to stay on your diet. And my biggest tip to stay on my diet is to work out every single day. This is the only reason why I was capable of losing weight, and that's because I was always going to the gym. Not just because I was getting big, but it was that factor of going to the gym every single day and staying consistent at something helped me stay consistent at other things in my life. And now that transfers over to day trading, where I stay consistent with studying and working on businesses. And it's just an overall good thing to have in your life because you don't know what you're going to do in the future, and it could really help. I find myself way more disciplined than other people because I had to go through that 1.5 to 2 years of constantly going to the gym every single day and eating healthy, which made my discipline so much stronger. If the gym's closed, if your body's tired, don't overpush it, but do something. Go for a run. When I went to the gym and I was super sore all over my body, what did I do? I went to the gym and I just ran on the treadmill. Instead of running at home, I ran at the gym because the environment, the act of getting in your car and going to the gym is discipline in itself, and it keeps you staying on that cycle. Once you really start eating healthy and going to the gym every single day, after only a few weeks, you'll be flying in a cycle where you will stay on track with your diet for so long. And what I found is whenever I didn't go to the gym for 2-3 days, I fell off of my diet and I was unhappy. I was tired. I was eating sugar. So stay on track with your diet, drink a lot of water. And again, remember that you just need to stay consistent. It's possible and it's worth it. Every time you're craving something, think about, is that donut, is that muffin worth your happiness and your health? Is that muffin worth you dying earlier so your kids won't have as much time with you? Is that donut really worth it? And it's not. So think about those things next time you're going to cheat on your diet. Think about how hard you worked to where you are and how much harder you got to work to where you want to be. But if you cheat now, in a year from now, you're going to be in the same place. Time flies by. And I'm saying this, I'm only 18. I bet you people way older than me are watching this and can agree that time flies by. And you can't even, next thing you know, it's next year. And if you would have stuck to your diet, you would have been in your dream body already. So don't cheat. When you have a sweet tooth, there's a few hacks that I did where I would eat a tablespoon of honey. Because it was so sweet, I lost my sweet tooth. When I was craving chocolate or sugar, I would have a tablespoon of honey or maple syrup. I'll quickly drink it, and I'd like, that's too much sweet. I'm not craving I don't have a sugar tooth anymore. Another thing is shots of lemon. The acidity, it helps with staying on your diet, I find. Take these supplements, take, vitamin D, omega-3 oil, take magnesium. You're going to need extra supplements when you're on a calorie deficit because you're not eating as much nutrients as when you eat 10,000 calories in a day. So again, stay on your diet, stay disciplined, find something to replace the dopamine of eating. The reason why I got so fat is because eating was a comfort for me. I have ADHD and it boosts my dopamine. So I would just constantly eat and eat. Find something that replaces that dopamine boost. The main thing I did during my weight loss was working out. Working out is an insane dopamine boost, and just going for a run, doing something active will boost your dopamine and you won't feel the need to eat junk. Stay consistent, guys. Stay on your plan. Sooner than later, you're going to lose the weight. I promise you. As somebody who was 300 pounds at only 16 years old, in 2 years, I went from looking terrible to what I think is a little bit in shape. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys found this insightful. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.